So we are back in the greenhouse one more time to get all of these seedlings and all of its friends transplanted up. It's going to be a really quick video. We're going to turn the camera around and I'm going to start with the tomatoes because right now that is what you can see, all these long ones right here. I want to show you that when they get this long, not to panic, and how to plant them deep so that you can still save your tomato and get a good harvest out of it. Before we get over there and we transplant those larger tomatoes, you need to know when to transplant your tomatoes. Even before they get that size, you can transplant them as little as these little guys. They have what's called their true leaves, and their true leaves are these little more jagged edged leaves, while these are their first leaves. Their first leaves are known as cotyledons, and you want to wait until you see these second set of leaves, and at this point right now you can take these little tiny plants and you could transplant them, but I waited a little too long and that's why my plants are so big. So we're going to get back over there and get to transplanting those. So a few things we're going to start with. If you saw my last video about how to start your seeds or transplant your seedlings on a budget, I will link that down in the description, because now we're going to put some of these objects that we talked about in that video in action. Because some of these tomatoes are a little longer, I'm going to be using these solo cups because it's going, and drop them at the same time. It's going to give me the most space that I need. We're also going to need a really good soil. This is the Fox Farm potting soil that I bought it at the end of the year, at the end of the season when it was on sale. Also, you're going to need some kind of tag, however you want to tag it. If it's a popsicle stick, whatever, just whatever you write on, make sure you go ahead and get on Amazon or Find You, which is, they're actually called garden markers, but at least your ink won't fade if it gets wet or any of that. And then last but not least, my thing that I use when I plant all of my seedlings, I put a little bit of Espona's Biotone in it. No, I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm telling you, it makes the world of difference. Let's get these seedlings started. All right, so here are our seedlings. These are all our tomatoes, and these are the really long ones that we're going to be concentrating on transplanting right now. Now I want to show you a few tools that you can use. They make these little shovels that can go down in the sides and you just pop up the soil. They also have these handy little, I don't like these, I bought these and I'm gonna tell you right now I don't like them, but you just put them down inside the soil block and then you squeeze and then you pull back up. One thing that I found is sometimes you squeeze too hard and then we cut roots that we don't want to cut. But my favorite little tool is this plastic little fork right here. And so in, up, voila, it's out. Now, if you have two of these, both of these are viable plants. I want to encourage you that if you plant multiple plants in a cell, if the plant doesn't look weak or sick, pull them apart. You now have two plants. Don't throw these away. Both of these are viable plants. I'm going to put these over here in the soil and then we'll show you how to transplant them. Actually, you know what? I'm going to grab this really long one. I think this is a better example of how to transplant something really tall. Again, we're going to pop it up just like that. You can see the roots down there. They're nice and healthy, long, and we're just going to grab the two plants and gently pull them apart. Okay, so we have our little tomatoes sitting out here. Here is our solo cup. We're going to work with the longest one. We took the first two leaves off the bottom so that they are not in our way. So we're going to take the solo cup, just a little bit of soil at the very bottom. Do not push your fingers down in here and compact this soil. If you do that, then these tiny little roots, the water that's going to come up through this tiny hole or down is not going to be able to take it up. You're going to compact those roots in there and you don't want to do that. We're going to take just a little bit of Biotone in the bottom, stir it up. That's all you need. Now, pick up your tomato, put it in there. Now is when you want to press in just a little bit, because we want to stabilize that little tomato in there. And then we are going to fill it the rest of the way. Take our tag that we created already, and in we go. And we will put these in trays that water from the bottom, not so much from the top. For a little while we'll water from the top because the roots aren't down here just yet, but once they get just a little bit taller, that is an indication that they went down just a little further, and then we'll make sure that we're watering from the bottom. This helps prevent disease here on top of our plants from our soil getting overly wet. This soil is nice and I don't have to water it now, but we're going to get all the rest of these transplanted up, and we'll come back at the end. Well, here is all the tomatoes that I have gotten transplanted so far. There are a lot of seedlings, as you can see. All these trays have to be transplanted, so it's going to take some time to get it all done. So again, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification button so when new videos come out, you will be alerted and you'll be able to see all the new garden videos. And if you have been here from the beginning and you are still here, you have my heart and my soul. Thank you so much for being part of this channel. Until I see you in the next video, you all take care of yourselves, you keep your heads up, and more importantly, you keep growing. Bye-bye, y'all.